going to show you how to connect your TV to your set-top box. So the first couple things we need is a TV and one of our set-top boxes. Your models may vary depending on which ones you have and if you have a DVR. So the first thing we need to talk about is how to connect them. We have multiple ways to connect to one of them. Some of them take one cord, some of them take multiple cords. So the easiest way to connect to your set-top box is using an HDMI cord. An HDMI cord is a one connection cord from our set-top box to your TV and does both video and audio. Now the second way to achieve this is a coaxial cable. Coaxial works just like HDMI. It does both your video and your audio, but in this case, instead of plugging it in, you have to screw it on one of the metal jacks over here. And that's our second easiest one. The third one we have RCA cables. RCA cables are your video is your yellow, and then right and left is your red and white. Now these will also be needed in case you use an S-video or a component cable, which is what we're going to get to next. Next we have an S-video cord. Some of our older TVs use S-video cords to connect. You can plug this into the back of the set-top box and as well as your TV, but this only does video only. It does not do audio. So if you have one of these, you need an RCA cable, but you will only be using these two cords because this will give you your audio. This will give you your video and this will give you your audio. And then the next one we have is component cable. Component cable looks a lot like an RCA cable, but it only does your video as well. It's three cords that just separates them into different channels. You're still going to need your component cable and your RCA cable to do your audio and your video. So now we're going to show you on the TV where to plug these certain cords in over here. So the first one I was talking about is your HDMI cable. The first one you can do is right here on we have two ports. We have two HDMIs in. Doesn't matter which one it is. All you have to do is just plug it in, and that's it for the TV part. Now we'll take our other end, and we'll plug it in to our HDMI port over here. So just come over in here and plug it in. You're good to go. All you have to do after that is plug in your power cord, plug in your Ethernet cord, and you are ready to watch TV. Next is the other way, coaxial. It's only going to be this cord. All we got to do is just come on the back of the TV right here, just screw it on. And then take the opposite end of it and do the same thing on the box. Now be careful here. You have two different kinds of coaxial spots. One is your TV out, and the other one is your remote control. You want to be sure to put it on your TV out one and just screw it onto that one. You can watch TV as soon as you get your power cord connected and your Ethernet cord connected. Now your third one, which is your RCA cables, what we have to do is come over here. You see all these different colors. This is where we're going to be able to connect our RCA cables. So over here, you see how you have video, and then you have left and right, which says audio in it. So this would be AVI1. You have multiple inputs on your TV that we will get to in a different tutorial. But for this one, we're going to plug it into AVI1. So you take your yellow cord and plug it into your yellow cord. And then the same with both your red and white. The white one goes with the white cord, and the red one goes with the red cord. So once we got that, we have to go to the other end of the cable, take these three, and do the same thing on our set-top box. So for here, we have our yellow, our white, and our red. So we're going to do the same thing we did with the TV. Just plug it in. After you get this far, you're good to go. You can watch TV. Now we need to keep holding on to this one because if we use a component cable or an S-video cable, we also have to use the right and left on our RCA cable. So what we're going to do next is our video cable. Our video cable is only one port. It only does TV. So it'll show you TV. If you only have this plugged in, it'll show you your TV, but you won't be able to hear any audio with it. So what we want to do is we have an S-video right next to our AV1. So what we want to do is we're going to come down here and plug it in. So now that we've got it plugged in, the next step we got to do is take one side of our RCA cables and only plug in the red and the white. This will give you your audio so you can hear your TV while you're watching it. And do the same thing as we did with the RCA cable hookups. Just put the white one in the white slot and the red one in the red slot. Don't even worry about the yellow one. It is not needed since we have this S-video one. So now with the set-top box, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to take our S-video cord and plug it into our S-video port, which is right next to our HDMI port. So what we're going to do is we're just going to plug it in. And then after that, we're going to do the same thing with the other side of our RCA cable. We're going to take the red and white one over here and plug them in so we can get both audio and video. And there we go. We're good to go with this one. Just leave the yellow one alone. You don't need it. Just let it hang down, and you'll be good to go to watch TV. Now we still need to hold on to our RCA cable because for our last cable is a component cable. So for our component cable, you have a different coloration except for red from your RCA cable. So the first thing we want to do is you see all these different ones. This is where it says video, your component in. You'll see video, and then you have your green, your blue, and your red. It doesn't matter which one, kind of with the HDMI, you both have two here. It doesn't matter which one. You just go ahead and plug it in by color coordination. So green goes in the green slot, blue goes in the blue slot, and red goes in the red slot. Now this is only for video, so we have to do the same thing and grab our RCA cables and take the red and the white and plug them in. So we'll just go over here and see. Now the difference is don't plug it in. Don't make the mistake of plugging it into your AVI1 cord. You see the red and the white right next to it? That's where these go. So just color code it and match it and put your red and white in. Now for our set-top box, we also have more colors, but this one's a little easier laid out. So we'll go ahead and grab our RCA cables and our component cables and plug them in. So here we have green, blue, red. So what we're going to want to do is take our component cable and color code plug them in. And then we only need our red and white from the RCA. So we'll go down here to this lower one and connect it right here so we get audio for our TV. And there we go. That's all of our cable connections. But we do have one more. And this one is not for your audio or video. This is how we actually feed our internet to your TV. This has nothing to do with the TV either. So what we need to do is we need a Cat5 cable, which will be given to you. And it will be plugged into your router or your modem. And it looks a little bit like this. And it goes in right here, where it says Ethernet port. Just come in here, plug it in. And there you go. That's all you need to do. And of course, we have a power cable. You just go ahead and plug the power cable in. You just come over here, and it's all the way over here. You just go ahead and plug it in, and then plug it into the wall, and you will have power for your set-top box. Plug in your Ethernet cord for your IPTV, and then plug in one or multiple of those cords so that you actually get your TV on your TV. So now that we've gone over everything, that brings us to the end of this tutorial. I hope I've answered all your questions. If you have any comments, please put them below in the comments section. Please like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos on how to set up TVs or remotes or whatever you may need. And have a nice day. Thank you for watching.